Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Glowing Card Sports. Uh, so I had a little problem with the sound, so I just deleted it. So I'm re-recording now. So everything might be a little shifty, the background, because I was just doing other stuff. Um, so let me pull the results up again. Because I've already went over them, I'm not going to go back over them. Versus online reading the scores and seeing if I won or lost and marking that down. So I'm just going to go over these. It's going to be a little quicker. It's going to be a shorter video because of that. Maybe the cell will start doing it. Not sure. Uh, so, and actually, I probably should pull up week 14. Let me see if I can do that real quick here. ESPN, where are you? Oh my gosh. Let's look at the scores and see what we have. All right. NFL. Okay. Because I just have who I picked. I don't have who they played. So I thought this was going to be an easier week. And it was going to be. I thought I was going to do even better than I did. I did fairly well this week. We'll go over these fairly quickly and you'll see. But there are a few of them that I thought were gimmies. Like this first one, Thursday. You have the Steelers favored by 6 over the Patriots. Patriots have been playing like total garbage, and the Steelers been playing fairly good. So pick the Steelers -6. That was a loss. Patriots actually end up winning a game by 3. So yeah. Then as we move on, we have the Rams +7, and the Rams actually end up. I think they win that game. Or if they lose, they. Why am I having problems finding it on this page? Oh, yeah. The Rams lose by 6. So they cover, it's +7. So I get +7. So then the Rams win. So barely edged that one out. Bucks 2.5. The Bucks actually win by 4. So it's like 6.5 for me. So that's a win. The Saints playing the Panthers, that was a gimme. That was the lock of the week. Bucks by 2.5. How were the Bucks favored in that? Well, either. Oh, Bucks Falcons. Excuse me. Falcons were favored by 2.5 over the Bucks. Yeah, that makes sense. The Bucks win, so that's a win. Saints are favored by 4.5. They're playing the Panthers. They win by 22, so that's a win. Bengals +1. Bengals win. That's a win. Then we have the Lions -3. Now, the Lions are playing the Bears, who were not playing well. I figured this is kind of a lock as well. And the Bears end up winning that game by 15 points. Like, where were you, Lions? And the Lions are favored this week over the Broncos. I mean, the Broncos have won 6 out of the last 7 and almost won that one in the middle. So this is almost a 7-game winning streak. And you're going to favor the Lions? I'll take Denver all day with those points. No problem. Anyway, that's for the week 15 picks. And I'll probably have that one up tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, Bears beat the Lions outright. That's a loss. Texans -5.5. As well as they did last week versus the Broncos, I thought this is kind of a lock versus the Jets, right? I forgot that we knocked the Texans starting quarterback out, which we've done for like the past 5 weeks. We've knocked the starting quarterback out like in every single one of those games. The Denver D, no joke. They are coming and they're coming hard. So starting quarterbacks, please get rid of the ball quick. Many incompletions are coming your way, but you'll get out uninjured if you do that. Not saying that they're intentionally doing that. They're just hitting hard, and they're knocking quarterbacks out for weeks. So I think that's part of the problem I'm having picking games and quarterbacks and stuff like that. So the Texans playing the Jets, I would still think, as bad as the Jets are, the Texans would beat them. No, 30-6. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Jets must be better than I gave them credit for, and they're on the rise. So they're moving in the right direction. So you got to keep that in mind as you're picking in future weeks. All right. So that's a loss. Jags +3, right? Toss-up game, really. Browns beat them by 4. I get the loss because Jags only favored by 3 points. If they were favored by 4, I would have got the win. So missed it by that much. 1 point. Let's see. What else we got? Jags +3. It's a loss. Then the Raiders +3. I took the Raiders. Oh, yes. This was the worst game of the week. Raiders. Vikings win by 3 points in a 3-0 game. That was 0-0 with less than 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure when the Vikings kicked the field goal, but what a boring game that was. Holy moly. But tie goes to runner. This guy, it's the new rule. It's what we're calling. That's a win. So Raiders +3. With the Raiders, they tie. It's push. That goes to me. Win. Seahawks 10.5. Playing the Niners, they lose by 12. Still missed it. 2 points. Missed by 2 points that time. 1.5, really. So, yeah, a little bit of a coin toss there. With that many points, you think the Seahawks would still come out of there with a win with 10.5 points given on top. So that's a loss. But then we have a really good run of it. Bills +2.5. And the Bills beat the Chiefs outright. And I predicted that. So the Chiefs really are not that good. And I'm not sure if they're going to win this week. I think they will. But that's why they play the game. And I'll go over that in my Week 15 picks. Let's see. So Bills +2.5. That's a win. Denver +3. You're going to give me points with Denver. You're going to give me points with Denver. I'm going to take that every time. Denver +3. Win. Easy money. Cowboys. And Denver played the Chargers, by the way. Beat them by like 12 or 19 or something ridiculous. Easy. It was an easy win. So then we have the Cowboys favored by 3.5. They win by 20 over the Eagles. Easy win. Titans are 13-point underdogs. They come out beating the Dolphins by 1 point. That's a win. Giants by 6.5. They win. And it's a win fest for the picks. So if you've been following along, Steelers is a loss. Rams a win. Bucks a win. Saints a win. Bengals a win. Lions a loss. Texans a loss. Jags a loss. It's 4-4 at that point. Then we have the Raiders a win. Seahawks a loss. Bills a win. Denver win. Cowboys win. Titans win. Giants win. 10-5. 10-5 for the picks, guys. Lights out. And it should have been even more than that. I mean, really, 4 of those games should have been blowouts the other way. And I don't know. I don't know why the Steelers lost. I don't know why the Texans lost. Well, their quarterback. The only one that I lost that I think was kind of a toss-up, and the Lions lose. The only one that I lost that was kind of a toss-up that should have gone the other way, I think, was the Jags. Yep. Lions should have won. Texans should have won. Seahawks should have covered 10.5. They lost by 12. So all those really close. So it could have very well, and all things held similar. I mean, it could have gone the other way too. Like I could have gone 5-10, but it very easily I could have gone 14-1 if those games went as I thought they should have. Easy lock picks. No such thing. So for week 14, we go 10-5 since we've been doing this 3 weeks now. Overall, we go 24-20. So we gain 5. So we have a winning record from the 1-game losing streak record. So yeah, that's the results. I think everything kind of speaks for itself. All right, keep it a little shorter. Everybody, again, thank you for joining me on Glowing Card Sports. Again, thank you guys. And if you could, share this out, like, and the most important, subscribe. And we'll try and get this channel moving a little bit, give you more content, better content, edited content. Get an editor, we get some graphics and maybe some highlights, and who knows. Need to get this channel monetized first, then we'll see what goes on. What's what. All right. Thanks for joining me, Adam, on Glowing Card Sports, and we'll see you next time. Until then, be good to each other, and I'll see you next week.